What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Oh God. Shout out to my homie Truth Teller 410. This is another collaboration video we're doing. My God. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about the subject matter. This is ridiculous, and I'm thinking about what Truth Teller has got in store for this shit. But y'all know how this goes by now. I'm doing part 1. Go to his channel. He's gonna throw up part 2. You know, some people have told me in the past about, you know, when I do rants or crucifixion videos, as I call them now, on certain whack-ass rappers, the name Rich Homie Quan has come up, and I don't really go out of my way to listen to rappers that, you know, I usually hear through a grapevine that are whack. Maybe I'll go and listen to 1 or 2 tracks, or if they usually have to come into my path. You know what I mean? Like, I have to sort of run into them, you know? And Truth Teller texted me, and I know he's been itching to do this one. I'm sorry, brother. Like I said, I've been running around like a chicken without a head the last couple weeks. But he wanted my take on this, and he wanted to do a follow-up video. Rich Homie Quan appeared on Tim Westwood TV's show. Shout out to Tim Westwood. He does great interviews, and he has these dudes freestyle on his show. And I seen this video. I think it popped up on my Facebook wall or some shit like that. And Rich Homie Quan, I saw it. I wasn't even interested. I didn't even want to look at it. But, you know, it said, what did you do to my beat? Tupac said, someone made like a little, you know, status about it, acting as Tupac. So I'm like, oh, this dude's rhyming over a Tupac beat. Let me hear what he's rhyming about, or, you know. So someone basically chopped and pasted, you know, this dude rapping over Ambitions of a Rider. And you saw Tupac from, I forget what movie. I think it might have been Poetic Justice, where he just made this sad ass look while he was rapping. And let me tell you something. So Truth Teller sent me the video. It happened to be this same video of the Tim Westwood freestyle. Now, it's 16 minutes of just utter nonsense, utter bullshit, just unintelligible. I don't even know what to say about that bullshit. Those are bars to some of y'all today. Some of y'all say those are bars. I'm sorry, man, but the hip-hop elitist, I have to let it out of me just for this video. See, this is what I don't understand about a lot of y'all. Y'all will sit back and accept this as rap, you know, and it just, listen, this Negro's rhyming over Bryson Tiller beat, a Gucci Mane beat. Then he rhymes over Tupac's Ambitions as a Rider. Then he rhymes over Nas featuring Lauryn Hill, If I Rule the World. And I know the last two especially, those are serious ass beats. But when you got this Negro up there fucking saying damn near nothing, he's just, this dude must have been high off of some fucking shit. And you know, how I relate this to my people, you know, one of the things, the criticisms that I got about my people is that, and I mean blacks in general, and I've said this before, that we don't have any cultural pillars or I'll leave it at that. Cultural pillars or anything that stands in place, when it comes down to certain things within the culture, i.e., I could just stick with rap, because back in the day when you had someone as whack as this dude come up on stage or go up and try to freestyle, as whack as that was, guess what? They yanking you off the stage. They taking your mic. Nah, you suck. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you can't rhyme. Get out of here. And nowadays it's like, you're a hater. You're considered a hater because you say things like this. Oh, nigga, you're a house nigga. You're a coon. And you don't hear none of these so-called pro-blacks nowadays. You don't hear none of these, I like to call them fake-ass pro-blacks, because they don't really go after things that are detrimental within the culture. They just follow one narrative, and that's to protect everything that's considered black pathology. They don't want to preserve it from the inside before going outside. But they're not gonna call this nigga a coon. They're not gonna say nothing about that shit. They're not gonna say, nah, get rid of that bullshit. They're not gonna say nothing. They're gonna accept it, because they're gonna take it as they're gonna look at the lowest denominator, I guess, that's beneficial to him, that he's out there, he's making money, which he is. Again, I can see that to some extent, but at what cost? At what cost to not only himself, but to the rest of the black race? But they don't like to. A lot of Negroes don't like to look at it that way. They're gonna sit there and say, "Well, you just hate him because he's out making money." No, but making niggas look bad at it. I mean, he just looks very terrible. The nigga looks like a dehydrated version of Jesus fucking Christ. Then at the end of the freestyle, the nigga has the nerve to say, that shit was hard as fuck, and I don't even freestyle. Yeah, nigga, we know. We know you don't freestyle. It's evident. We know that. I mean, oh my God, my head is just fucking killing me, because I actually went back and I had to sit through it. So fuck you, Truth Teller, for that. I know you laughing right now, but fuck you. I had to go back. See, the shit I do for hip hop, and I've said this again, I put myself through fucking through torture for hip hop, because I gotta listen to some of these whack ass goddamn artists and come on here and spew my venom. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Go watch part 2. Fucking Truth Teller's gonna throw that shit up. Before I go, shout out to the Tyshawn Zone. I'm gonna do the one that you asked me to do. Don't worry, I got that ready. I may do that within the next couple of days. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna spill it here, but I'm going to do that one for you, Tyshawn. So shout out to you. Shout out to Truth Teller. Go subscribe to that motherfucker, Truth Teller 410. Go watch part 2, all right? Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.